What the fuck did you... Wait, let me try that again. 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad, grow from the tears of the sun. Oh, right, okay. Hey, cool and patient the next, perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Okay, so he's just talking in fucking tongues! Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you forever now. Thank you for the free maps, though. And that again. Oh my god, everything's so cheap, I fucking love it. Vantages as well. I appreciate... Oh god, I just put the same thing over and over and over, I think. Was there any point in that? Do you add any more, or is one map enough for everything?
Let's have a chat.
No.
A colorful discussion.
I mean, I've got a few.
Oh, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
If the game lets me, I guess? No, it doesn't let me at all. Maybe I have to sell them to you. Modifications, traps, potions, etc, etc, etc. No, I can't do shit. I don't understand you in the fucking slightest, sir. I need to go find an armorer somewhere. But I feel like that's probably better to go to a merchant just out in the wild somewhere, because I'm pretty sure merchants out in the wild pretty much have to sell everything? It doesn't seem like they're specialized like the dudes in here, so they'll basically not have anything particularly amazing, but they'll have all the generic stuff you could ever possibly imagine. Hello, Namana.
Come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
So even with a Vard, I guess you can't have sun priestesses just yet, which is a little bit strange. I wonder if he's gonna open up the possibility to have a sun queen. I guess that depends on whether he has a daughter or not. I imagine he will very much want to continue his terrifying bloodline, even though his father was some kind of fucked up torturer, murderer, genocidal maniac, and he is a patricidal boy. So I don't fucking know, probably a horrible idea. Can we just start again with all of Karja, please? Let's nuke them, build them back up, we'll leave like one alive, we'll Noah's Ark these fucks. So that's Olin. That's Lone Light. I do want to do Lone Light. I'm very, very excited to do all the Hunter's Lodge stuff. It seems really intriguing to me. We've also got that tall neg up there that I want to deal with. I want to have the entire map that isn't DLC revealed to me if possible. But for now, let's go to Lone Light. Let's do this. And also, fucking Aloy fucking going on at him for the religion not allowing, like, female priests or priestesses. The Nora do the exact same, but for males. What are you talking about? Alright, fine. I'll see you guys at Lone Light, because I'm not running all this way. Holy shit. Man. So, what is Lone Light exactly? It just looks like a very barren, terrifying crossroads, but oh no, never mind. That's just a waypoint. God fucking damn it. I hate when the game does that. And I'm wasting a precision arrow on a fox out of pure fury! That, and I also really do need its skin. Any foxes want to donate that skin, feel free to hit me up. I will be very, very grateful. Eternally fucking grateful. But no, that's never gonna happen, is it? Because they're so goddamn rare. I'm always accidentally trampling animals and then I'm never able to find them. Even though they kind of leak out a big-ass signal. So, what are you? Like a little outpost, like a fortress or something? Or are you a full-blown village, city, or whatever the fuck?
About time you showed up. More Glen Hawks incoming.
Where? No one seems scared at all. There are Karja guards here. Why did we need to do this? How useless are the Karja guards? Seemingly just the worst fucking dudes imaginable. Ooh. Well, I see where all of your freezy shit comes from, and apparently I missed. Of course I did. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Boom! Alright, yeah, that was really goddamn cool. And is he frozen now? Not frozen enough. He's still hanging out up there. Yeah, I should probably rope them all down. I think that is just the best way to kill anything in the entire game. Especially when it's in the fucking sky. And I just really like my new heavy rope gun. It doesn't really seem to do a whole lot better, but it looks really nice. And that's exactly what you need when you're trying to bondage some kind of avian monstrosity, right? Here we go. You need good aesthetics for that. Oh, hell yeah, that was an instant kill. There was no way that should have worked, but I also feel like I'm the only one doing any kind of damage. You wanna explain what the fuck's going on there, game? Really do with so. Can anyone just give me a little bit of assistance? Back when we were in Nora lands, the Nora Braves were actually pretty decent in combat. But I guess the game was just being nice, because at that point, we were pretty fucking terrible, and I was on the second hardest difficulty, I think? I'm trying to remember now. I'm on, like, either hard or very hard, but I can't remember which, or if there is even that big of a fucking difference. I don't even remember if very hard is a thing. It must be, right? I'm definitely not on the hardest. Oh, you just had to go there, of all fucking places. And apparently I'm suddenly dying out of nowhere. I didn't even know I'd been hit. This entire goddamn time. Alright, I'm gonna use some Tab Blast because I can't deal with the endless fucking freezage, okay? Get the fuck out of here. No, that is not what I asked you to do at all. Do you really have to explode every time? I'm a little busy to make you explode. Okay, there we go. Ah, and that froze fuck out of him as well. Didn't really expect that. I love how weak to ice they are, despite that kind of being their entire fucking thing. What the fuck? No, why are you using your trap gun? I didn't go anywhere near my trap gun. I need endless ropes immediately. Thank you. No, wrong thing. That was meant to be precision. Ah, I suck so much. All right, there we go. Like 1 or 2 more arrows will do it. I will never get his delicious insides this way, but oh well, he's a bird. I can never fucking reach him anyway. Wait, can I? Are you being tall? She is being so damn tall. And it wasn't worth it in the slightest, but I think that just said stealth weave. Never seen one of those. Very much want to see more of those. Would I just rip off a big old chunk of armor? Well, that's disappointing. There we go. Well, he wasn't my kill, but who the hell cares? They get no XP anyway. I need to go hunt down fucking Thunderjaws. It's been a while since we've leveled up, I think. I don't think we've leveled up all session, as far as I remember. Unless I have shitloads of skills waiting for me. No. I miss the days when every single thing I would ever do gave me a level up for free.
Care of them. But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need
Maybe she also doesn't want all these people to die. Like, what are you talking about, Aloy? Alright, there was some kind of readable thing in here, or like an audio log. Let me just make sure I'm not saving utter fucking assholes, the scum of the earth. I don't think this was the one, but it definitely is a thing. The Old Ones, an academic scroll. The glyphs, blah 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 blah, fastidious, big word. The Old Ones. Myths of the Old Ones. Any Kaja devout knows that the truth of the Old Ones is laid out plainly in the articles of the Sun Faith. A twilight time came upon them, as is the cycle of all things, followed by a long night, and finally, our ancestors' birth in the new dawn. Since that dawn, Kaja history has been writ in the path of the sun, not the faded glories of those who came so long before us. Even the leaves of the Old Ones found by Ahriman are long since cracked and fallen to dust. Leaves? What do the Kaja mean by leaves? Cracked as well, so it's not like paper or anything, which is my first thought, so... I have no idea. Machines, maybe? Except not actual dinosaur machines, like computers and shit with screens and stuff like that. I have no idea. Nevertheless, collected here for study are the colourful beliefs of the Old Ones held by other tribes, which may offer a small insight into those tribes' primitive views of the world. Aww. The Oseram, as might be expected, view the workings of the world as a device, one where all things behave according to the mechanical rigidity and not the sun's divine rhythms. The movement of the tribes, of the seasons, even the stars at night, were all accounted for by this interlocking and a complicated mechanism. The Old Ones were the caretakers of this great machine, but they neglected their duty to maintain it. Man, that's actually sort of vaguely deep for like a single paragraph. Cool. I like you, Osram, and that explains my question about their religion from like, what, 10 minutes ago. The world machine thus fell into I hate allergies so much. Disrepair. And the civilization of the Old Ones collapsed with it. Now the Osram use their myth to berate the other tribes as negligent, and to hammer upon their own importance. How convenient that their tinkers and metalworkers alone might learn this mechanism's secrets, and improve upon it with their ingenuity. Wait, what? Oh right, it's just they tried sarcasm in a little religious text. Good job, Kaja. It didn't work at all. It just confused my tiny little allergy-ridden brain. But oh well. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it seems weird that the dudes were like, we must maintain the sanctity of the world machine and everything. They seem to be the most technologically just constantly at it. It seems like they're sort of like the industrial boys. And surely that's only gonna damage the world once more. Like, they are just sort of, their main religion is just climate change bad. So, but I guess they don't understand what causes climate change and shit like that, or like why, or how the Old Ones neglected their duty to maintain shit. I don't know. I gotta remember that they're tribal. They might be quite advanced in terms of being tribal, but they still have that primitive mindset of what the fuck's going on, we don't have any answers anymore. An even more fanciful tale of censure comes from the Nora barbarians. They believe that the Old Ones turned away from the teachings of their Nora's female god, the All-Mother, and eloped with the machines to build their mighty cities. Having failed to tempt the Nora to join them, the machines rallied under a great metal devil and attacked the All-Mother. In her vengeance, she stripped the machines of their wisdom, reducing them to the simple metal beasts we see today. I need to choke to death, hold on. Fuck. Okay, hopefully that'll be a lot better going forward. Without the assistance of the machines, the Old Ones were left to wander as exiles, never permitted to return to the isolation of the Nora and their strange feminine rites. From the survivors of this so-called punishment grew the other tribes, and this is why the Nora showed distrust to all outside their borders. For we are descended from the faithless, and do not shun the trappings of the ancient world. So the Nora are just as elitist and superiority bullshit as the Kaja, if not more so. Like, it's the whole, just that already doomed mentality, and that we are the only ones who are enlightened and everything. Fucking hell. It's the exact same thing with a different religion. Surprisingly, it is the Banuk whose belief is the most similar to our own. Though their mythology is bizarre in many other ways, they believe the Old Ones grew complacent, thinking there was no challenge they could not overcome. In their pride, they were undone. Hence the Banuk give them no more attention than any other tribe defeated by the harshness of Banuk land. In fact, many Banuk hunters point to the absence of ruins in Ban-Ur as a sign that the Old Ones were never strong enough to endure its challenges. They claim that maybe they just thought it was cold and shit and didn't want anything to do with it. That seems a lot more likely. They claim that only the machines and the Banuk have ever roamed there, and so they have nothing to learn from the ancients. The distant Utaru, however, believe that the Old Ones are still with them at all times. In Utaru ritual, those who die are returned to the soil, nourishing the land, living on through growth. So the yellow lady from earlier, who was like absolutely going insane, I guess she's Utaru. That's probably the tribe we have the least experience with right now. As long as the dead are living on, return to the soil, nourishing the land, living on through new growth. As long as the dead are remembered, they will contribute to the harvests and make them bountiful. Utaru see the richness of their territory, plain so, as evidence of this this unique and disturbing cycle. Finally, as there are few living scholars of the Tenakth, we are regrettably denied any insight from that tribe. Says like 6 that we know of? We got Kaja, Oseram, Nora. Those are the three big ones that we know the most about. Then we got Banuk, Utaru, and Tenakth. I don't think I've ever heard of the Tenakth before now, which is actually kind of cool because, hell, we shouldn't have heard of them because we're in Aloy's shoes and she should know fuck all about the world and she should be in awe at like all fucking times, which I kind of really wish she was, but new tribe. Hopefully we get to meet them eventually. From what is known, though, it seems they have little concept of a wider history at all. But of course, this is what elevates a scholar of Meridian from a bloodthirsty raider. To be aware of all the sun's light touches, however strange and unlikely the tales. Now, I'm pretty damn sure that was not the only one. That was really, really interesting, by the way. I completely forgot to say, feel free to skip that if you are not into just every single little bit of reading, which I totally understand. I understand that not everyone would be, but I am very intrigued by the world. I think the world building is so far the best part of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I want to drink it all in. I want to know as much as I possibly can before we dive into Horizon 2, when that comes out next year or whenever the fuck it's supposed to come. I'm so very excited here because I know I'm like still only very much part way through the game, not a whole lot through the game like at all. I'm still very close to, I don't think I've even hit halfway. I mean, I've still not even found Olin, right? Though I have done a lot of side shit, but still. Yeah, I already feel like this game is an incredible foundation. And like I keep saying, it's Guerrilla's first attempt at ever doing something like this. Aha! I found a new thing. So, any subsequent attempt, you gotta assume, is just gonna be even fucking better, much more ambitious, much more nailed down. And I feel like they've got an amazing start here, and I can't wait to see what they do with the sequel. You can tell that I'm just sort of repeating myself, aren't I? Brain, wake the fuck up, please. The Banuk, scanned glyphs. A guide to Banur and the Banuk. Like I said, please do feel free to skip this if this is not something that interests you. By the well-traveled Aram. The sun shines golden on these times, where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian. For the gates are thrown open, and the world comes to us. And yet, as I walked among the markets, I heard a question on the air again. What to make of the Banuk? These stoic, silent, northern hunters. These men and women of the ice. They're not stoic and silent. Every single one I've met has been like a belligerent douche, but whatever, we'll go with it. Unfortunately, for my investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for exhaustive study. It is believed their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I was to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel pack and quill, and journeying to their homeland. And so it came to be that I spent a miserable time living among the Banuk in frigid Ban-Ur. Though the Banuk speak of their territory in reverent tones, but plainly, it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers, jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above. Yes, but the novelty quickly passes and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon, for in the day the sun is reduced to a needle's eye through the grey, and in the night the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome, not in the land, nor from its people. Though I lived among one of the Veraks, or something like that. Something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house. Each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seek to be always challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I tried to explain my position, that a Kaja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then with the challenge overcome, can live in contentment. The concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. When I expected to eat, I must hunt food for myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I had participated in a hunting trial or two in my time, and accepted. On the 3rd morning, I was able to bring down a rabbit, much like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow cone. I love that he used the term bring down as if it was some kind of giant fucking impactful timber moment, when in reality it's more like a This fucking arsehole. Upon presenting my prize to the Varrock, I received only blank stares until one indicated I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to only eat maize bread forevermore. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on a machine hunt with their shaman. A man with machine bindings sewn into his very skin. Perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense the machine spirits close by, and sure enough, the hunters and I followed tracks in the snow to a grazer herd. The Banuk made short work of them with their spears, and struck with a curious desire to prove myself, I threw myself into stripping a fallen machine for parts. Instead of praise for my initiative, I was subjected to the shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained the fucking hauled over a little lady's fucking shoulder. This pathetic man. I explained that the machine spirits must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt before any parts are harvested. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wiles of Banuk culture, and longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. That night, mercifully, my companions and another Varrock gathered under the pitiless clear sky to exchange songs, their way of recording history. Some understand the glyphs, but choose not to use them, asking, "What is a song?" without voices. By this point, I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in the translation. Still, there was a laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Banuk farewell mark for our time together. I like that they did the silly old reference there to that one thing that you never even had to run into. I parted ways with the Varrock not far from the High Bloom, and set about climbing back down to Dawn's Sentinel, and with it, sun-blessed civilization. As for the farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings. Oh no! Another Banuk mystery, perhaps. And my advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. Else you will probably also be doused with their ice-cold urine. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? No ice-cold urine for me. How much tracking have I got to do? I thought I was tracking these dudes, not just charging down the hill. This doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess to be fair, you can't really track someone who flew the whole fucking way here, but whatever. At least I get to rappel down in the coolest goddamn way. I don't know why that was there in the slightest, but fuck me, am I glad it was. Oh, give me my rope back. Exiting settlement Lone Light. Now, I'm not killing you, boy, don't you worry. I haven't needed rich meat in quite some time. Now I just need to murderize your little canine friend if I come across him. Oh, meds, which for some reason I am desperately in need of. Once again, fucking hell. Can I go 5 fucking minutes, please, without constantly being, with like the endless threat of death around every corner? I don't understand. Well, I think we found him. That did not take much time whatsoever now, did it? I guess we were just sort of following the direction they came from. I mean, they're not exactly hard to see. I probably could have seen these guys from Lone Wolf if my draw distance was decent enough. Now, wait, I'm nearly out of fucking ammo. That never happens. That is not allowed. Go ahead and make a shitload more. I don't understand why it's even an option to buy ammo in this game, when it's so cheap to make even the coolest of fucking ammos. Oh, I am really low on wire. Never mind, I take that back. I'm probably gonna need to do it in like a fucking second. You want me to kill every single one of these dudes? Wait a fucking minute. What is he doing? He's coming to hang out by the water? Oh! Oh, they harvest shit too! I didn't realize that. Can I have you? Ah, I can actually have them. Okay. Restart from save, because I've never had a glint orc on my side before, and I feel like that is a very, very, very tasty concept. I need to wait for him to go down there again, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang out in the water. No one can see me as long as I'm drowning myself. Hello? Hello? Anybody? Please? Come on! Why can't I get the same fucking spawn? That was a really nice fucking spawn for once. Uh-oh. Is he here? I mean, I guess sort of, but nowhere near enough. Why is this one not come to graze? I don't understand. Unless maybe he's a lot closer than I can tell? No, he's not even, he doesn't even exist. Ah, I fucking hate you. I wish I had some kind of way of overriding from a distance. If I could get override arrows, I would be so fucking happy. I guess I have corruption, which allows you to set them on each other, as far as I know. I guess it's worth a shot. Hey, it fucking works immediately. Come on, go end your son, please. Oh, that one turned upon him immediately. These corruption arrows, I should have had these forever ago. This is fucking amazing. It's almost as good as override as long as I stay hidden. In fact, it's better than override because I can do it from a fucking distance. Doesn't last nearly as long, but who the fuck cares? Can you do some damage to each other? Please. Okay, that's such a tiny amount, but I guess I'll take it. And you're immediately back to being the best of fucking friends for all of like a second. Alright, murderize your brother again, come on! I don't know how he's your son and also your brother, but whatever. Apparently the, where are we right now? Apparently Lone Light is like the Mississippi of the apocalypse. Ah, delicious water. Alright, well I'm gonna make my way over here because this is accomplishing fucking nothing. I imagine having a Glint Hawk on my side while they're taking on more grounded enemies. I feel like that would genuinely be pretty fucking cool. But when it's just Glint Hawk versus Glint Hawk, that sort of does absolutely nothing and it's just really fucking sad. So, I'm gonna stay hidden beside your friend's fucking corpse. Hold on. Aren't these Thunderjaws? It's something absolute. Oh no, it's Snapmaws. So the Glinthawks decided to just go up against these dudes, or are they vultures that just sort of feed off their friends' remains for some fucking reason? It seems that way, but I have no idea why. That's never been a thing before. I kind of like that it's a thing, but I have no fucking idea why it's a thing, you know?
No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
I guess they're harvesting, what do you call it? I guess they're harvesting blaze, or whatever the fuck it is that creates more machines, or fuels more machines, whatever the fuck. We haven't really figured that out yet. But I guess they're harvesting it from their dead friends' corpses? Which is disturbing, to say the least, but, whatever.
Focus.
I just love that humans decided to, build things that just resemble other fucking animals. Probably after those animals went extinct or something.
Tracks to follow.
Wait, you want me to follow tracks? But who is it? Who has been here? Why do we even think people have been here? There's no evidence for this, is there? I mean, they're like the vultures of the machine world. They could quite easily just choose to do this on their own. Sure. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not going to complain. Which way are they going? Don't smash your legs to pieces. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, guess what? He actually did climb up this way. Ah, then why weren't you showing up, game? There we go. Oh. So they've got their own little terrifying vulture camp just hanging out up here. Except the vultures befriended this one purple ethereal monstrosity man. I see. Oh, cool. Okay, I really like this area. I really like the lighting in this game too. Decima engine is just fucking fantastic. Guerrilla really know how to build a fucking delicious engine. And it only gets better with each iteration, like the Death Stranding iteration is...
Seems like Killzone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
Oh no, what a shame. They're all losing their lives.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
How much can seeds possibly cost?
But Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
I don't care. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Get out! Or else. Compromise? What's the compromise?
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting Snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
I probably already have one,
the
dude.
last
Like,
heart, do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine.
wait, how many people have you been fucking murdering?
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
I feel like I definitely shouldn't have let these dudes live, I mean. Took a hard hit with that last one. Last creature? Last fucking Glinthawk? Or person that you came to fucking slaughter and then probably eat? You assholes. Yeah, I don't have a heart. Okay, this is fucking annoying. How far away are you? Oh, there's Snapmaws, like, literally right down here. Oh! And all of those Snapmaws that were being devoured by the Glinthawks, that's the Snapmaw. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm a smart boy. I reloaded purely because I kind of needed my ankles intact. I know that's a little bit cheap, but for fuck's sake, that's such a tiny fall. How did you hurt me in any kind of way? Ugh. Now, where are these crocs, huh? I mean, can you have just done this yourself? Oh, and nasty with that last one, they mean the crocodiles they've been slaughtering. Okay. Probably should have cottoned onto that immediately, instead of just assuming that they are the absolute scum of the earth. Hello, Striders. It has been a while. I'm not Striders at all. That's a Broadhead. What do you mean? Well, I guess I might as well get a few on my side. It's definitely going to go to hell. And I want as many meat shields as possible before it does. I mean, it's not like they're ever going to do any actual damage. They're just pathetic little goat boys. But at least it's something. Plus, it's been forever since I've had a mount, and I fucking hate not having a mount. I'm just going to rip your body parts off. I'm already bored of fighting these guys.
Here they come.
Boom! Fuck, that was a lot of components. I think the components were mostly just... Ah! Why do you know where I am? How do you know where I fucking am? Just kill my mount. Leave me alone. Take on my little goat man. Yeah, this is already going awfully, and I don't even really know why. But he's on the ground, so I guess that's a good sign. Why did I counter-strike from above? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I don't understand why that's allowed, for one. Two, why it never fucking works, even though it's telling me to do it. It's giving me the damn prompt. If I am stealth killing, game, just let me stealth kill. Okay? Give me invincibility frames. Because otherwise, you are the worst thing in the world.